Hello there. Now, shortcuts might not seem like much, but if you're able to get the hang of it, your design process becomes much smoother. In this video, I'll be showing you 20 shortcuts you can use in Figma to improve your design process. My name is Adelami and I'm a member of the Kairos Designers. You're welcome. You're welcome again. If this is your first time, you're very much welcome to the Kairos Designers YouTube channel. If this isn't, you're welcome back. Like I said in the intro, we are going to be showing you 20 shortcuts that you can use in Figma to improve your design process. Now, these things might not seem like much, like I said, but once you are able to get the hang of it, once you are able to just register it into your subconscious, it just makes your design process much smoother. Let me just show you a quick example. Imagine we press R and you draw a rectangle. See how easy that was to just move there and do what we needed to do. Now imagine we have to go here, then select what we need, or we come here before we can select what we need to. While we'll still be able to get those things done, knowing these shortcuts just make the whole job easier, right? So the first thing we are going to be showing you is V, which stands for the move tool. Now, imagine you're here, you're drawing something, and you just want to return to where you are. Instead of going back here to select the move tool, you can just press V on your keyboard. Just that simple, right? V. So the next one is A, which is the frame tool. You want to draw a frame, just press A. The other alternative is to come here and select frame, but like I said, makes the whole job easier. You're drawing something, I need to put up a quick frame. You just press A and the frame tool pops up rather. That's just it. Very easy and very smooth. The next shortcut we're going to be looking at is the scale tool. The scale tool. Now the scale tool differs from the move tool. The scale tool makes sure that you either make something bigger or smaller while keeping the dimensions intact. So the length, the breadth is kept intact. Let me show you the difference between the frame tool and the move tool quickly. Now we have a rectangle. With the move tool, you can just, without respect to the other, you can just make the breadth shorter without tampering with the length, or you can also tamper with the length. But when you are scaling, when you press K, it just scales while keeping the dimensions intact. So if it's 2 by 2, remains 2 by 2, 4 by 4 remains 4 by 4. It does not change the dimensions. That's that. Then for the next one, that's the rectangle tool. I've used it before, but to just activate the rectangle tool, all you just need to press is R. R, and you can draw any rectangle you would like to draw on your file. The next one we're going to be looking at is the line tool. Now, if you like to, if you like to draw lines while working, you need dividers, and you want to use the line tool to draw dividers, you can just come here, draw your lines. Then from here, you can just edit the stroke. Yeah, it's very easy to do that. Make the edges curved. Just customize it. Very easy. But to draw the line, you press L on your keyboard. L on your keyboard. Now the next one is O, which is the ellipse tool. O for ellipse. Like I keep saying, it might look like these things are not much, but when you begin to take on projects that require you to switch from one tool to the other, just deliver, when you make sure that you're able to get these things done, you've just registered them, and you tap on this comes up. You tap on rectangle, it comes up. Tap on V to move things. Tap on A to create frames. It just makes the whole journey smoother. The next one, which is the seventh one, is Control Shift K. Now that helps you to place image. Control Shift K. That helps you to place images. So now imagine this just helps you to place image. The other option is to come here, then click on this before you're able to place the same image. But Control Shift K does the same thing. Control Shift K, don't forget. Now I'll show you something at the end of this video, a bonus, so just make sure to stick till the end. The next one is P, which is the pen tool. Those that are maestros at drawing icons will be familiar with this. P, to just get the pen tool. Let's quickly draw something simple. This is not perfect, but just showing you what you can do with this pen tool. This is just a very poor representation of an arrow. That's just the pen tool. The next one is T, which by all indication stands for text. So wherever you are, just type T, you're able to put up a text. Once you click outside though, you're no longer editing that. But once you click T again and come here, you're able to edit the text. You come here, you're able to edit another text. And one beautiful thing about Figma is this: one, even if a text rather is nested within a frame, or when once a text is nested within a section, once you click T and you click on it, it's able to help you, edit the text no matter where it's been nested. Now, the next one is for those that collaborate, for designers that collaborate with other designers, and it's going to be really useful for you. And that is C, which stands for comment. C, to comment. Hello, draw this here. That's very easy. Okay, Femi, edit this. That's how easy it is to drop a comment. You just you see how it looks like your normal message bubble. So once you click on that, it helps you to just drop a comment, and you can just click here too. The check mark signifies that you've read it and you've acted on it. The next one is H, hand tool. Now this helps you to just drag. Once you click, you can drag to wherever you want on the frame. Where this is useful is, for me, I use it when I need to show someone my design and I really do not want the person to tamper with anything while I work on it. So I just click on the drag tool. Let me just open something quickly here. So imagine I want to just see this, and I click on it's on the move tool. It's moved it. Now once I just click H, or I type H rather, just press H. Once I click on it, it does not click on any of the components or anything on the file. It drags rather. So you see how that can be useful to you in your own design job. All right, the next one we are going to be talking about is the fill with color tool. Now, this is how we use the fill with color tool. Once we tap I on our keyboard, it just opens. For some softwares, it's called the eyedropper. For some, it's called the color picker. But in this case, once you've selected the frame you want and you click on I, you just select the color that you want to fill the frame with, or you want to fill the ellipse, the rectangle. You just select that and it fills it with the color that you have selected. It's very easy and very beneficial when you want to quickly change colors. So for example, I had to draw a rectangle. I've drawn a rectangle, or I've drawn another ellipse, and okay, select this. You see it has filled the shapes there with the color I selected. If you want to fill it with another color, let's say blue, I just fill that, and that's settled. Very easy. Now the ones we know, these ones are really easy ones, and that's Control C to copy, then to paste that same thing, Control V. Very easy, Control V. Now I'm done with that, and that one I will just show us is Control X, which is to cut. Control X cuts whatever we select, and Control V pastes it back. Control C copies, Control V pastes. Not forget, Control C copy, Control V pastes. Now the next one we are going to be looking at is Control Shift R. Control Shift R, and that is to replace. Now let me select this, Control C, come here, Control Shift R. Can you see that it will replace what you've selected? So let me explain again. I come here and I select I select the picture, the woodland group. I then come here and I press Ctrl Shift R. What it does, it replaces the picture that was there before. So it's going to be on the same layer that it was before, but now it's going to just paste, it's going to replace that, but it's going to paste the wooden hand that I copied from another place. So I can come here. I can do it with both text and images. Ctrl Shift R. So you need to be careful while using that and make sure that, okay, it's really what you want to copy, what you want to replace that is being replaced. And that is really, really useful, especially when you're working within nested components. Once you select it in the layer and press Ctrl Shift R, instead of having to reorder and to place it in the exact place that it was before, you can just press Ctrl Shift R and it replaces the component that was copied in the first place. The next one we are going to be looking at is zoom. We are going to be taking a look at zoom. Now, let's say you've just zoomed out of your component, you can't really find it again, and then you want to go back to it. Once you've selected it here on your layers panel, you can just press Shift 2. What Shift 2 does is that it zooms to selection. Don't forget that it zooms to selection. Now, you see this will zoom to an icon. Very, very easy and simple. This will be zoomed to a frame. Shift 2. Very, very simple. No matter the amount of components that might be on a page, the moment you press Shift 2, it zooms to selection. So it's useful to find whatever you need to work on at any given time. The next one is Control Plus, which is to zoom in, and likewise Control Minus, which is to zoom out. This is the 19th one. Finally, we are going to be showing you the 20th shortcut. This is to change the opacity level of a particular component. Now, this is 1 to 0. 1 to 0. Do not forget that. So once you click 1, the opacity is 10%. So 1 meaning 10%, 2, 20%, 3, 30%. We've gone back to 2 now. 4, 40%. We've gone back to 3. 5, 50%. 6, 60%. 7, 70%. 8 for 80%. 9 for 90%. And 0, the opacity is set back to 100%. Now, when you press 0 in quick succession, you can see the opacity has been set to 0%. That means it's invincible, see-through totally. But once you select, or sorry, type 0 back, moves, the opacity is set back to 100%. 0 means 100%. 1 through 0. Do not forget that. And for those that have stayed till the end, the final tip I'm going to be showing you is the total, all the shortcuts that exist on the Figma app. Now let me just move through. I moved too fast there. So once you click on this Figma icon, it takes you to the main menu. You come to the preferences. From preferences, there's a drop down. You come to the keyboard layout, and from the keyboard layout, you can see essential, zoom, the tools, shortcuts, view, zoom, text, shape, selection, the cursor, edit, transform, arrange, components, whatever shortcut you're looking for here. And you see some that are light green here means that you have used those shortcuts. Those that are just looks like they are disabled means that I haven't used them. And from the looks of it, when it comes to view, I haven't really used a lot of shortcuts, but in terms of tools, I have just 3 left. Zoom also, I've used a number of shortcuts. So you can just make sure to use these things. With every other thing, it does not come to you in one day. You need to keep using them over and over and over again to make sure that you register it in your subconscious, and while you design, you can just employ them, use them, instead of having to go to select each of those things manually. That's it for this video. I really hope you learned a thing or two. Please, you can make sure to subscribe to our channel or share with your friend who you believe might need this video. Share with your friend, subscribe to this channel, drop a comment if there's anything that you need us to make a video on. Trust us, while we do not boast to be there yet, we are people that are dedicated and committed to helping others. And once you drop your comment as to any video or anything that you need us to explain, we would make a video that is tailored specifically to that your need, and we believe would help others also. Thank you so much. We've come to the end of this video. Bye for now.